CAD 2, LAB4, Part 2. We're going to draw the T-shaped piece next, and we're simply just going to go in there and create a 2D sketch on this face right here and sketch in that T-shape. Done. Now I'll put some dimensions on it. And let's see, according to the drawing, let's go in there and see if we can make that. So we'll go in with the dimension, and it says from the left edge to this left edge we need 0.375. The overall length from this line to this line looks like it needs to be 2 inches. The height from the bottom up to the bottom of the T, 0.25. The thickness of that T is 0.25. And let's see, the height from this line to this line is 1 1/4. And then we've got to go, let's see, from this edge here to this edge here, it says it's 0.875. And from this edge to this edge is 0.25. And the only thing left now is we've got this blue line here, so let's right click and get a constraint and say collinear. This line here and that line right there. And now note down in the lower right hand corner below my cursor it says fully constrained. Now I'm going to have to back up here a little bit, literally and figuratively. That's all I can do with that right now. I'm just going to right click on that and finish the 2D sketch. And the next thing I'm going to do is go in and create a work plane. And I just want to offset a work plane. This work plane here, I want to go out there 1 1/4. So that's out like so. And the reason for that is, if we look at the drawing, it says that from that left edge over to the where the T-shape breaks off at 45 degrees is 1 1/4. So then what we're going to do is we'll go and look at that straight in. Now what I can do on this is I can click on the plane, right click, and do a look at, or I could hit the page up key, and I'm looking straight in on that now. So now what I'll do is I need to project a little geometry. Now what I'm going to do is, and I had to get a sketch plane first. So I'll go 2D sketch and I'll grab this work plane. Make sure you grab it on the edge of the work plane. If you go to grab towards the center, notice it's highlighting the other face. I want this work plane right here. Okay, now then what I'll do is I will project geometry, and I'm going to strategically pick this line here and that line right there. And I'm done with that, so I'll hit escape. Now I can hide the visibility of the work plane. Just to kind of clean things up a bit. And now I've got I've got 2 goals, and I guess really just the 1 goal in mind on this one. What I want to do is I now have these lines, this line here projected, and this line right here projected. But the most important thing is I want to use this line as my hinge point for my new construction plane I'm going to create. So I'm going to go back and turn the visibility of that plane back on. So I'll go into the, first I want to get out of the sketch, finish the sketch. And I want to do a work plane that is angled to a plane wrapped around an edge. So I'll pick that, and it says select the line or the plane. So I'm going to go down here and pick this line for my edge that I want to wrap around. And then I can pick either this plane or any other plane for that matter. And I need that to be, instead of 45, I need it to be 135, don't I? And there you can see the result. And we'll rotate that around so that there's your plane. Okay, and I'll right click on this plane here and change its visibility. Let's see. Turn that off. So now I'm ready to draw on this plane. So again, I'm going to right click on that plane and do a look at. So I'm looking straight in on that line. Well, now what I need to do is, if I go back and rotate that around, I want to use that line and this line to draw another line in there. I'm going to right click, look at. Well, let's see, I don't need to do that. What am I thinking? What I need to do now is simply go in there and right click, finish, or place a feature. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong. I need to add a feature here. Extrude. Okay, and I want this profile, and I want it to go between this face and that face. Join. Let's see, did I missed a, must have missed. I want this plane right here. There we go. And I'm good to go there. Hit OK. And I've got my T shape. So that's all I want to do on this one as far as that goes. Okay, and that'll be the end of that video for that matter.